Today we're going to be talking about how One Piece is mid. First, how inconsistent the pacing is, and how trash it is. Here's an example, by the way, guys. The Wano and Dressrosa arcs, apparently. Did you know their episodes are just filled with recaps? Recaps are not in the manga, and each episode is like only like a tiny bit of that single chapter. Also, I posted this on my shorts. Unwanted movement and cuts and scenes in the anime. Which is really trash because they take like in season 2 episode 61 through 62. There's every like 2-3 minutes there's a shots of a guy just sitting down. Takes him 3 or more episodes to talk about a whale. A whale. Now, if it, I know it contributes to the story a lot. Why not just 1 episode then? 2 episodes, not 5. 5 episodes is for like battles, okay? Not talking about a whale. And not only that, I just did some research, right? One Piece fans, y'all love deriding One Piece until, yeah. Also, um, if every manga went as long as they did, anime wise, I guarantee you it has the same popularity. Did you know One Piece is not the longest manga? But that's actually a manga that came out in 1968 or something. But One Piece has the longest anime. Anime. I bet y'all didn't know that, huh? See that right there. And apparently, there's only 9 filler episodes. And it was funny. You know, the thing is with One Piece, there may be less filler episodes, but there's tons of recaps. Like my god, every episode there's a recap. Are you and it takes like 10 minutes. Like, no, actually, it takes like 5 minutes. 5 minutes, even 5 minutes. Are you serious? And it's just mid, very very mid. They make characters in that story. I guarantee you, they'll make a dog have more backstory than half of the One Piece characters. And I'm like, oh, okay. Also, the plot armor. Don't get me started on plot armor. Don't even get me started on plot armor. Now I know there's different plot types of plot armor, like in Naruto, Dragon Ball, and but this one like blows my mind the most. Luffy fell into a whale's stomach acid. Okay. The funny thing about that particular episode, which was in season 2, episode 62 or something, around 60 something on Crunchyroll. Whenever uh, stuff like this plot armor takes happen in other animes, like in Naruto or Dragon Ball, they'll show like Dragon Balls save Goku or Kurama save Naruto, but not in One Piece. No, no, it's just like flick of a finger. Oh, Luffy's back on board. How did they save him? We don't know. Seriously, seriously, are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? Literally, Luffy and 2 other enemies or guys or whatever fell into whale stomach acid. Stomach acid that can cut through the board. Wooden board. And the only way to show that from is from iron or rock. Luffy's rubber. Rubber and acid does not go well together, guys. I don't know if y'all know science or chemistry or anything like that, but acid, rubber, not a good mix. Ugh. Also, I just remembered the entire boat was in that stomach acid after they just said, well, this acid destroys wood. And they were on that stomach acid for 5+ episodes. Like, oh my gosh. Don't get me started on the villains. The villains suck beyond comprehension. Sorry, I have a speech impediment, alright? Don't make fun of me. The villains have no, I suppose, motive. You know, in other animes, you know, they don't fight for a better world. They literally want to destroy the world. For what? I don't know. Well, but there's so much little I can talk about villains. You know, um, villains are kind of it's like a 1 minute Luffy will be villains with a crocodile. Next minute he's friends with another character. Same character that he was just fought, and it's like, is he the villain or is he like the anti-hero? Like I'm confused. You know. Also, the power scaling is way off. Also, there's some contradictions in the anime/manga. In the manga, Luffy drowns in water, acid, but Plum Armor saves him from acid somehow. Acid that can burn through you. Ugh. Stomach acid, mind you. And Luffy just takes it, man. Okay, like in one panel of a manga, I had an argument with this guy for like a year. It showed me a panel of Luffy in water, but he's not drowning. Which made zero sense to me, right? And it turned out it was a bathtub scene, and the only reason he was holding stuff up was plot armor. Because, you know Robin? You know that tall girl? Yeah. So she was in the bathtub. Or a character taller than Luffy, and they were the same. Okay, I don't know how to explain this. Okay. Okay, the bathtub is right here, right? Bathtub. Bathtub. Luffy's down, like, they're on the same level. They're on the same level. And Luffy is using his stretching abilities to touch the water, to touch the ground floor. How come he didn't use that like in any other area of battle? Not real close. Also, how Oda downplays his own characters, like Sanji. I was watching a video about Oda the other day. Oh my gosh, they downplayed Sanji so bad. It's just sad. Seriously, Oda, my boy Sanji. All right, so we got the inconsistent pacing, horrible pacing. Each time I watch an episode, it feels like I'm watching a whole movie. I guarantee you, Avatar: Last Airbender has more symbolism than that. It really makes me mad, you know. Let's talk about symbolism. The symbolism of One Piece is like freedom and become pirate king and something like that, right? Let's talk about the freedom part. There's better tropes, other animes that has better symbolism than One Piece. Way better. Like, but the good thing is Luffy actually changes his clothes once in a while. Unlike Goku. Naruto didn't really do it unless it's in the movies, but he did in Shippuden. One Piece fans, let's talk about something here. Let's get a one-on-one conversation before I end this video, and my freaking headset turns off. why do you love One Piece? And why are you deriding One Piece? Like hardcore too. Like hardcore. Really. And it doesn't really make sense to me on why y'all deride that so bad. I guarantee the only reason Oda's series is getting this far is because how long the anime is. Those die-hard fans are like, oh yeah, oh yeah, give me some of that. Also, I'm pretty sure One Piece came out before Naruto. Naruto came out 2002, so people who were born before that, they're all grown old, wrinkly old men that are watching One Piece. Also, holy cow! Let's talk about the art. But I may not be an artist, but let's have some inverse reasons this time, okay? You know, Big Mom. Who the freak gave birth to that giant? Oh my gosh, she's like the size of Godzilla. Like, jeez. Also, it, what? Who gave birth to that thing? Also, they add stuff like your character named Even Cove wearing a fishnet. And that guy's a guy. I don't even know what are the costumes he's like wearing. I'm watching it right now as we speak. You think a a young 8-year-old should see a guy in spandex wearing a fishnet, looking gay as hell? Mm. Look, at least in Naruto, they had the fishnet, like they have the clothes fishnet for armor or whatever, for whatever reason. But no, their fishnet's just open wide. The clothes are inside out. Oh my gosh, the design is really horrible. And the villains fight for money or to take over the world or something like that. Some dumb reason. Oh, geez, my mommy died and I have 8,000 friends. I think I should become a villain. Yeah, I think I should become a villain. My mommy just died. That's a good reason to become a villain, right? Oh my gosh. Oh my, that's a great reason. Seriously, the power scaling is probably the worst of all. It is so horribly bad. It's sad. Well, if you like this video, maybe make a part two. I don't know. I'm tired and I need to charge my headset. So like and subscribe.